What's up, guys? It is Monday. It is a great start to the week, and I have this vlog thing that I like to do, and I'm sitting here and I'm trying to figure out a topic to cover this week. I've got tons of ideas about how to make a diet work, making water a thing, making it so what you can do when you're going through a little bit of roadblocks and obstacles and barriers. And great questions. I mean, there's a ton of them here, and I'm going to get into these, but I think this week, I was talking with a client, so this is why I'm going there. And she said, maybe it's time you go back and talk about the roots of how you got into this and let everybody see how your transformation happened and over what time frame, so that people can realize that their goals are actually achievable and that what time frame it might take them to do it. So I like that idea. I like that concept. So this one might be a little long. This week might be a little more going to the past to get to the future type idea, but I think it's something that's relevant. So let me ask you this. How long do you think it took for me to go from 320 pounds to 175 with lean, clean, great tissue, getting off all the medications that I was on and making it so that I feel that I have more athleticism now than I did when I was like 30? How long do you think that took? 2 years? 3 years? 10, at least. I started this journey about 10 years ago. And I was a big guy, and I was very sick, and I was walking with a cane and in and out of the doctors and on all kinds of medications to make it so that I could just try to survive every day. So when you tell me that you want to lose, let's say 65 pounds, and you're frustrated because you've been doing it for a year and you're down about 20, that's okay. That's great progress. You're still on the right path. It doesn't have to be this crazy major transformation where you lose 50 pounds in a year and then a year later you put it right back on because you don't sustain a lifestyle. Now for me, I did have big jumps. When I was 300 something pounds, it was much easier to take weight off and it did come off a lot faster. But for the last 3 to 4 years, it has been micro adjustments and fixing my muscle and making it so that my body transformation went from just taking things off certain places and adding muscle onto certain places as well. So, I guess the bottom line to this little part that we're talking about today is don't get frustrated. Stay motivated. Stay positive. It will happen as long as you stay in a positive mindset towards your goals. You are going to have roadblocks and barriers, and that's what we come into play as a team to do to get you through them. Now, it is okay to plateau. That's your body saying, I'm getting used to things. I'm getting used to the new norm, and this is where we're going to stay from now on. Now think about that. You think plateaus are bad. If your body loses and loses and loses and does some body repositioning and you're actually stuck at that place, that's good. Your body found that as its new norm. It's not a bad thing. So then we come back in and we do some movements around and we make it so that your body starts having a confusion and starts to go in the right direction again. But every time it has that pause, every time it has that break and it plateaus out, it's setting into its new norm. You want that. You want to have a new norm, because when this is all said and done, when it takes you 2 years, when it takes you 5 years, when it takes you 10 years to get to your goals, you want that new plateau to be permanent and not go back the other way. So remember, the body is an intelligent machine, and it is learning from what you're telling it to do and what is going to be its new norm. So listen to your body. And don't be frustrated with the thoughts that you're not making progress, because we tweak things around and you still will succeed. You've got to stay positive. Positive mindset makes it so that you achieve your goals so much. I can go into sciences. We're not doing that right now. Just remember, positive thought process. Don't look at food as a nemesis. Look at food as something that you like to have once in a while, as a reward. Keep it positive, okay? Now, again, this is a really long one. This week's vlogs will be long because these topics are going to be this important, and we're going to talk about how we get through these goals. I'm going to ask you guys a question. Do you think you've set down realistic goals for yourself? Do you? Tell me them, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. Have a good one.